And so, this is one of my favorite new games, new-ish, I guess. As in new within the last 5 to 10 years. And I played through it a number of times already, but I haven't played it in a while, and and like I said, I just got this Elgato, so we're just testing out PS4, making sure all this stuff works correctly. I had some issues setting it up, but it looks like we're good now. So we're gonna do Encore mode because it's great. I really like the way that they approached this new game mode, because frequently when I'm playing one of these classic type Sonic platforming games, I wind up with way too many lives at the end, and it just becomes like what's the word? Too easy, really. I mean, you get too many chances to get through the very last bit of the game when it doesn't need to be that way. Like, I think the challenge, well, just the lives just get away from you too quick. And it's not to say that these games aren't hard, or none of them were hard, but it just seems to be the case for this kind of platformer where you just end up with too many lives at the end, and it becomes not too much of a challenge. Come on, get up there. Ah! Alright, you know what? Fuck it. Be easier with Tails. So with this one, it only gives you like a max of essentially what is 5 lives, because there's 5 characters, and and furthermore, like, you're always switching which character that you're using too. Ah, damn it. So I don't know. It's just more variety and a higher challenge, and yeah, keeps it fresh, in my opinion. I think they did a really good thing with this new game mode. Now, let's say we just actually get through this game a little bit. Hey, buddies. So I have my fan running because it's extremely hot today, so sorry if you can hear it. I hope it's not too big of an issue. If it is, let me know. Actually, I kind of like... Oh, either way. I guess it doesn't matter. But, what was I saying? Yeah, if it becomes an issue, I can turn it off, I suppose, but, should be fine, I think. Ah. Mighty! Yeah! I think Mighty is my lesser favorite, lesser liked new character. I think I like, well, honestly, you know, I think I take that back now that I think about it, because the other character, Ray, I think his name is, he's basically a crappier Knuckles, because he can't climb walls, and his glide sucks more. Like, it's only useful in the tiniest of most specific situations, whereas Knuckles is a lot more versatile. I'm not a giant fan of Mighty, though, to begin with, either. His move isn't super useful either. I think they pretty much covered all the good stuff by with Sonic, Tails, and Knuckles. But let's use some of his stuff whenever we can, though. All right, Tails. Whoa. I also like. I'm not sure if they introduced this in this game in particular, or if this was like maybe in Sonic CD or something. But the air spin dash thing, which I can't do anymore, but I just did it right before I switched over to Tails accidentally. But it's nice because it gets you moving quicker, and I use it all the time now that I know about it. Because the spin dash is nice. It's It's very useful, of course, but for the first time that we had it, and well, I guess every time since until whenever this air dash was introduced, you'd frequently you'd find yourself having to stop and do this and blah blah. But with Sonic, you can spin up, so to speak, in the air, and I like it. Let's get Sonic out. Wait. The way we do it. I don't want to lose Tails, but I might have to because I can't get Mighty up here. Come on. There we go. Perfect. Alright, so switch to Mighty and then grab Sonic. Okay, so that's what I'm talking about right there. You just jump and then jump again. Hit the jump button again. Such complicated button layouts for the Sonic games. Whoa. Yeah, I can't believe I was told this one time in my life, but it's one of those things that you just never forget because it's so like completely asininely wrong that you'll probably just never forget it, and you can never stop making jokes about it whenever you get the chance. So I worked with this guy, and I was talking to him. He was a younger kid. Well, I guess he was a kid. He was like in his later teens, compared to me. Whatever. Beside the point. So this guy, younger than me, so he hadn't experienced gaming consoles the way I did. He was actually into Atari, which makes it a little bit weird. But he was into Atari, but he never experienced Sega Genesis too much. And I tried to get him to play Sonic. I think it was just Sonic 2. Damn it. And he said that he didn't like it because the buttons were too complicated. What? Hello? There's literally one button besides the D-pad in a Sonic game. They do all the same thing. It's jump, spin, dash, and that's it, really. or like if you're Tails, you get that, but that's also jump. Knuckles glide is jump again. It's literally one action button and that's it, plus the D-pad. So, like, what the hell could you possibly mean? The controls are too complicated. It defies all reason. The guy turned out to be kind of weird in general. Would say some odd stuff here and there. So it kind of became par for the course after knowing him a little bit. But like that was like one of the biggest like, huh? What? Are you a human? Are you an alien? Not to diss on the guy too much. It was just kind of fun to just be like, it's amazing the things that you don't understand. Like I don't like try to make fun of people for that kind of thing. I just kind of like am what's the word? Just fascinated by it. Like it's amazing that you're able to avoid knowing such a thing that like all of us like in the gaming community would know, or would have the opinion of. Because I mean, like as far as I remember, he wasn't a bad gamer in general for the games that he played. But stuff like Sonic is too complicated controls. Yeah, that makes me just be like, huh? How did that thought form in your brain? But then again, if I remember right from what I heard from another friend of mine who's a little older and knows their stuff with video gaming, I mean not whatever, but so this other person tells me that they heard that this game in particular, Sonic Mania, was bad, and and I was like, how? Who the hell would actually say that? Like, this is an amazing game. It's a total love letter to the best part of Sonic games. And they were like, well, yeah, that's what I heard that it was supposed to be, but then everyone said it sucked because it was like incredibly hard. and well, I mean, at that point I had already beat this game, and yeah, this is a good challenge on a game. It's old school hard, you know, like it's reasonable. Maybe just a little bit more, little tiny bit more. And I had myself a laugh because, like, oh, you must have been talking to younger people, and I'm pretty sure she said yeah. And yeah, I mean that's a common complaint, I suppose, amongst the younger crowd. So I've come to find out is this game is it's just too tough, and that is not my opinion at all. I think this game is really well balanced and very fun and perfectly reasonably challenged. Like, I've already got all my characters. I've got max lives. I'm gonna do just fine. Well, I mean, or this is the first level, of course, but it does get a lot harder. But never too hard, like I said. So to grab this guy, you gotta wait for the platforms to come out and then jump on them. Super complicated, right? I should put this game down because it's so hard. And I'm pretty sure when I heard that people didn't like it because it was too hard, the plus mode, or the plus expansion, I think that's what it's called. No, Encore, I'm sorry, yeah, Encore, which is the mode that I'm playing right now. This mode didn't exist back then. This was before that. So they were still on, you know, the original mode or maybe time attack. Maybe that's too tough, which doesn't make any sense. But maybe they were all playing the oh well. They were all playing the original mode, which, like I said, racks you up a whole bunch of lives at the end if you know how to play a Sonic game, I suppose. Uh-oh. Huh. I don't know if I've ever... seen the end of that before. Interesting. I gotta take care of business faster with this. I was yapping. Alright. I think, Knuckles can glide into him. Let's see. Yeah, there we go. But yeah, statements and conversations like that, they always make me feel like an old, like, out-of-touch asshole or something, you know? Because, you know, it's just like, the same thing happens every generation. Everyone knows that it happens. Old people get grouchy and think that things that the kids like suck. And whatever era you grew up in, you think, you know, that your stuff is the best. But, like... here I am proving the point, you know, like it happens every generation. It has to, because I'm doing the same thing here. Talking about how my games were better and blah blah blah, even though this isn't one of my games. It's a new game. It came out a few years ago. It's just it's geared towards people who like games like I do, quite obviously. But the thing that I don't understand is that, like, I can understand why I don't like new games, because of just like I don't like Call of Duty. Like, my roommate's been playing Call of Duty, the newest one, the Warzone or whatever the hell it's called. I can't remember. Modern Warfare, whatever the fuck. The one that everyone's playing right now. And whenever I look over at him playing it, or walk into the living room and watch him play it for a few minutes, it seems so like you're not getting anything out of it. Like, there's not. I mean, yeah, if you want to try and put an effort into it, you can, obviously, and you know, like, try to get good. But for the most part, it looks like it's a thing that you can do, like, that you can play while you're doing 5,000 other things. Like, and he kind of is, like, he's like having a conversation on his cell phone, and he's on TeamSpeak, and he's, whenever I walk into the room, he just basically just puts the controller down, and like, not always, but he's frequently does. He'll just put the controller down right in the middle of a battle or whatever with other people involved, and just start talking to me. And like, I feel like that's not completely unique. Like, I'm pretty sure gamers in general kind of just do that for the games that they play nowadays, especially when they're on TeamSpeak, because, you know, they're getting distracted by whatever, and the game itself is not that important because the battles are so short. You know, they're only a couple tens of minute long at the most, or less. Whoa. And it's low stakes, you know. Even if you lose, which you always do, because there's only like one winner per battle, and there's, like, you know, however many people on the ground in the server or whatever, depending on the game mode, of course. But it's just geared like an MMO, which it quite literally is. But like, for that kind of stuff, like, you don't have to be good to get stuff and to be rewarded and to have fun, I guess, for in today's gaming climate. So I understand why I don't like it, because it just doesn't, like, those kinds of things don't appeal to me. I do like some new games, I will say that, but like the majority, the most popular stuff, generally don't like. But yeah, so like I said, I can see why I don't like the things that I don't like, but what I don't understand is why people think this kind of stuff is unappealing because it's too hard. It's not too hard. Like, it's not. It just takes effort. And I think like, I don't understand why people don't like to put effort into things so much anymore. Like, I'm not making I'm not trying my best to not make broad generalizations and blanket statements, because like, everybody is not like this. And like, even the things that I say, I don't like new games, I have to qualify with, like, yes, I do like some new games, but for the majority of my experience and where my tastes lie and all that stuff, come on, damn it, it usually resides in what I grew up with, my era of stuff. It's just, in my point of view, it just feels like people don't like having fun anymore. Like, even fun is lazy now. There's no effort. No, don't do it. Fuck. This part always screwed me, even in the original Sonic 2. Come on, let's do this. Oh, you know what? Come on, we need this. Yeah, I'm gonna fly right on out of here. Screw you. All right, bye bye. Tails is a miracle in this level. All right, I saw some good stuff down there, but I don't want to bother with it. I just want to get through this level. It's still not very hard yet. I'm just fucked up. Got one little area is always a kind of a problem. Yeah, case in point, I'm an old fucker now, and I think everything new sucks, and blah. Shaking my fist. Let's do one of these. Yeah, pinball. So you can get, those characters are grabbable. Like, there you go. Now I've got Mighty in my lives now. Back when I start playing the game, So this thing is pretty useful because it lets you stock up on all of your characters again. And plus some other goodies if you can do it. Alright. Huh. I think I went through those two little barriers. I don't think I've ever done that before. Ah, damn it! Oh no! I don't know if I got punished for that. I think I just didn't get rewarded. Okay. I miss playing real pinball. Hoping the bars open soon with the pinball machines in them and I can get some pinball action going. Pinball is a game, in my opinion, sometimes it's not a whole lot of fun because I've said this before too, and I'll say it again, I'm sure, after this, but no matter how good you are at pinball, sometimes you're just going to lose. And it's kind of maddening, and I think that, like, getting over that, or letting it happen, is almost like a zen, a practice in being zen. Because, like, sometimes you'll pull the plunger, and you won't even get an opportunity to hit the ball with your flipper once. It'll just immediately just bounce around a little bit and go straight down the middle, and you can't do a damn thing about it. Or it'll just, you know, do some other weird-ass thing, go off to the side, and it's out of your control, you know? And it sucks, because I've seen really good pinball players get long games, and it just happens. You know, like, at any point in the pinball game, if you don't have if you're not in the midst of, like, one of your, like, combo patterns, I guess you would call it. I don't know exactly what the term is, but like in pinball, you definitely you try to do the same thing over and over again for the most part. So if you're in one of those loops, you're generally okay. But as soon as they break or you have to plunge the ball again or whatever, you're in hot water because you could easily fuck up without you actually doing something wrong. And you just got to accept it because you're not going to get that ball back unless you know, if whatever the pinball is, or the pin machine is set at for an extra life. But I think I got everything I'm looking for here. There's nothing really else to get, so I'm just gonna let Tails fall down. This is like the only bonus level that doesn't really have an end, like a goal. I mean, there's a goal for sure, but like at the end, once you get the last thing or reach the end of the you know bonus stage, it ends. You don't have to like kill yourself. For these early bosses, I frequently don't mind getting like playing it a little bit reckless, because like it's not like I'm gonna lose. Like the coins or the rings are all over the place, and I don't really care about a score. That doesn't really do much for you. I think it may give you a continue, but I don't know if I think you might just get infinite continues. I'm not sure how that works. Or maybe you get a continue in some other fashion. I think maybe you earn them in the bonus levels, but not the one that I was playing. Not entirely sure, but score usually doesn't seem to matter. So what it seems like they did in, kind of didn't want to do that, but whatever. I wasn't thinking. But it seems like they've been doing, in terms of the level layouts for this game, is you get a taste that's mostly complete of like the first act of whatever zone that you're in. Like, so like the first first part of this zone here. Hang on. So, yeah, Chemical Plant Zone, Act 1, was very, very much like, it was slightly different, very much like Chemical Plant Zone Act 1 in Sonic 2, where this game, you know, where this level originated, or Sonic the Hedgehog 2. Then the second act of the level is the updated Mania, like fun stuff. Like they like remixed it, so to speak, where it still looks like the same level, kind of. I mean, it's like the aesthetic is the same, but it's a whole new course, so to speak, and like new levels, or I mean, new enemies, that is, and like that like bouncy goo wasn't there before. All right, let's see if we're even missing anything. Doesn't look like it. No, I don't. Yeah, we never lost a character at all. Just gonna try and get all the coins here, because I feel like that might help get me a continue. Those aren't actual coins. I didn't mean to do that. Yeah, whatever. You know what? No, I'm not gonna bother with this, because it's just gonna take up time, and I don't think it's gonna actually work. I'm pretty sure the other bonus level is the one that you can get a continue at. And the music is slightly changed too for every Act 2 to further reflect the differences in, you know, the original and the new. And I like that. I think that's a very apt, very appropriate choice. I mean, because I mean, I'm a big fan of music reflecting what you see on the screen to the best degree that you can pull off, and you know, that's well done. Well done in this case. Fuck that thing. I don't know how to get that other ring I saw down there. I'm pretty sure that's the thing I was just talking about, the other bonus level. But I probably missed it already. But no worries, there'll be more. Oh, I saw that coming. Oh well. Bloop. Ah. Alright. Oh yes. This part. I would frequently get caught in that little pit right there I just got out of, because I didn't know about that particular exit. I was always like do some really annoying, complicated thing to like get up onto a climb up or fly up into this weird little corner of the map and continue on from there, and it was annoying. Alright, I'm happy with our characters, so I didn't need to swap them. Oh yes! I always, every time I play this, I always wish for a harder mode of this, because I like this game. It's it's called Poi, something like that. I can never remember exactly what the original Japanese name of it is, but the Sega Genesis version of this game, which is exactly this, is called Mr. Robotnik's Mean Bean Machine. And it's fun. I'm not that great at it, and that's why I'm just like, why is it so easy? Like, I suck at this game, and still it's like barely even a real boss fight because it's so easy. Boop doop doop. All right. Yeah, I'm actually very bad at this game. I've been beat by many a friend. Oh, yeah, jerk. Yeah, these games where you set up the combos ahead of time and like manipulate them to fall in the right order to do a chain and stuff like that. Not good at it. I'm bad at thinking steps ahead on the fly like this. So I'm only like really very good at setting up like a 1 or 2 chain, or 2 or 3 chain, that is, which isn't very much in the long run once you get to the higher levels. But this game also, you frequently like accidentally do really good because of it just falls well and you get lucky without you meaning to do it. This is why I said in my Tetris Attack video that puzzle fighty, like versus puzzle games like this, or Puzzle Fighter, or Dr. Mario. I'm not that good at them, but I like them. I like them a lot. They're actually very fun in my opinion. But yeah, I have a tough time with most of them. I just happen to be pretty good with the Tetris Attack one. So the old video of that, it's never made it to Twitch because I wasn't going live yet, but if you want to check it out, it's on our YouTube channel, Nerdles in Time on YouTube. It's one of my better videos, I think, because I didn't do too bad, and it's not very long. It's a good example of a Nerdle video that I enjoy. Yeah. So this is Studiopolis Zone, and I can't remember what game this one's based off of. I think it's based off of Sonic CD, which is for the Sega CD, which I never had. So I've heard that I actually have played Sonic CD a little bit on an emulator a long time ago, because I wanted to see how good it was, because I had heard that that it was arguably the best Sonic game that there is, including 2 and 3 and all that, and Sonic and Knuckles. And so I had to see for myself, and I was pretty impressed with it, but I definitely don't remember all the levels. I just remember I wasn't a huge fan of the past-present thing. What do you call it? Like, system. Because, like, the level would change a little bit if it was in the past or the present, and I didn't really understand, like, what like, if it mattered. I guess it's one of those things that you kind of figure out if you just play the game enough and learn what it's like on past and learn what it's like on present or future or whatever, past and future, I think. But yeah, I don't know. It was kind of a confusing mechanic to me, but it was a fun game. I liked how smooth it was, and the CD quality audio obviously was very fun. Like the Sonic games have always had really interesting music. In fact, there's a bit of an urban legend, I guess, or maybe just a rumor, whatever, that Michael Jackson had a hand in doing some of the audio or some of the music work for Sonic 3. He just was uncredited at his request, so apparently, I don't know. Which, I don't know, I suppose that could happen, right? Because he had Moonwalker on the Genesis. I'm sure he had a hand in making sure that his music sounded good on the Genesis, and also on the arcade game too, I'm sure. So I mean, like, that is to say, he had a prior relationship with Sega, at the time. Aha. This boss isn't too hard, but I'm not a fan. Gets a little weird sometimes. Yeah, finagle stuff. Alright, yeah. So yeah, you hit the right missile, and you see that he spits out he spits out 3 missiles, and you just got to gauge which missile to hit and when it's going to pop out. So that's the middle missile because it's the short squat one, so that means it'll come out second because it comes out top to bottom, and I just fucked up. So you gotta hit that one and not hit the other ones, obviously. And then it goes back and hits him, and then you get a little opportunity to grab some rings. And one more time. Missile is on the top now, it'll be the first one to come out. Boom. Alright. Alright. Not too bad. But yeah, even since the first Sonic game, the music has been a very big selling point. Very fun music. Come here. There it is. This is the 4th hit. How many more is he going to take? Nah, he's done. Alright. Boing. Sometimes you can move the billboard thing over a little bit and it'll bring up a item box. I usually don't mess with it too much, though. It just kind of feels like a waste of time to me. It's never like an extra life or anything like that. Anything too useful. It's usually, sometimes it's like an extra 10 rings that you like forget. Like, I mean, sometimes you'll like not forget, but you'll accidentally like jump on it before the level starts. The next level starts, and you'll just like lose those 10 rings because you'll end the level with 10 extra rings, and you lose all your rings at the end of the level. So it's kind of useless. But sometimes it's a shield or something sort of okay. Whee! Ugh. Boing. So as a kid, I watched the Sonic Sat AM, the better of the two, arguably better of the two Sonic shows that were available to me as a kid. But I also did watch the Adventures of Sonic and Tails, and I liked them both. Like I do fully like admit, and I knew at the time too that Adventures of Tails and Sonic and Tails was garbage. It was such weird, cheap, slapsticky nonsense. I mean, like, and I like slapstick. It can be just fine, but it was not good with this one. The Sonic Sat AM show was entirely better. Because I mean it had some cool plot stuff going on, and like Robotnik was actually threatening and this and that, and it seemed to just be more important. But I watched them both. I think at the time, like, I didn't know that I liked garbage that much. I just kind of was like, this sucks, but I'm gonna watch it anyway because I like Sonic. And I think that's as far as it went for me when I was figuring, like, when I was just watching it and didn't know any better. But now I know I like B movies, and I like things that are cheesy and awkwardly like made, because like, I like The Room. I think that's hilarious. You know, so like I like that kind of humor, unintentional humor, I suppose. I find enjoyment in it, even when it is intentional. whatever. I like that kind of thing. But I didn't really know it then. So it was kind of a confusing time where I'm just like, I don't know why I'm watching this. I know it's bad, but I'm watching it because I like something about it. Now I'm a little bit more clear on it, I think. I just like the cheese. I like bad jokes sometimes. Like, I had a period in my life where I was all about the bad puns. I've lightened up a little bit, I think. But, it was a thing, and sometimes when I hear an especially bad one, I'm just like, oh man, that's amazing. Give me some rings. It says applause. It doesn't say applause. In the middle of the board it says applause. The hell is that? Wait, no, it says P-L-U-S. Plus. What is that? Alright, I'm gonna let him die. This one's only really useful if you're low on lives, or low on characters, that is. Okay. Let's finish this zone. Studiopolis. Ah, damn it! Wanted that springboard. Ha. This game's definitely very colorful. Ah. Seeing graphics like this, though, and done so well, you know, like with the new technology, it just reminds me of how annoyed I am still over the fact that we totally, almost totally abandoned 2D animation and 2D sprites and pixel art altogether, almost altogether, when PlayStation 1, N64, when they came out, because it's a new technology, and they wanted to freaking use it, so they insisted on making most of their new games, most of all their games, crappy 3D, a technology that wasn't even like good yet, and they abandoned so much that like, imagine, like, this game probably could have existed on the PlayStation 1. It might have had to cut some corners somewhere where are we? Okay. It might have had to cut some corners in some areas to like make it playable on the disc. Because I mean, I think this game is only a couple gigs. It could, like, if they needed to, they could do some fancy programming and maybe take away some minor things, whatever. But this game could have existed on the PlayStation 1. But there was so much demand for the new art that that like games like I've said it before, games like Earthworm Jim, we never got a fourth Earthworm Jim game because Earthworm Jim 3D, the third game to come out, came out at a time where it was the N64 was new, so every game had to be 3D, even if it was a 2D game. It was so bad because the technology wasn't there. They didn't know what they were doing yet, and the game was just never meant to be a 3D game. Yes, I know Mario translated well to a 3D game, but they had to change many things about a Mario game to make it so. And well, Nintendo's, this is their flagship franchise, so of course they put the extra care needed into making it good, and I'm glad they did because it is a good game. But it didn't have to happen for everything. Earthworm Jim could have had a nice sprite, 2D animated pixel art, freaking 2D experience on the N64, and it would have been a better. It probably would have been a better game than 1 or 2. Like, it could have easily been. But it did so bad that we never got another one because, well, it just killed the franchise. It drove it into the ground. Ah! Damn it. So, like, why couldn't they have just, you know, done both? You know, put the extra care and attention into the new format, because it's needed right now, or at that point, more than ever, because it was so new that like you still have to figure out how to do it, you know. It's a new art form. Yeah. Okay. Don't screw this up. This is pretty easy. This is like the first one. All right. That's kind of why I'm glad that all these games like this kind of now exist. I mean, there's not a lot of them right now, but I think this has opened the door for more, for sure. And there's definitely a lot of resurgence in my kind of games in the indie realm that I would like to learn more about, because I know that they're there, and I know of a few of them, but I don't know of all of them. Oh my god! Sliding everywhere. So I feel like I'm missing some stuff just because I'm underinformed. Wow, I thought the ramp went out to the rest of the path, but whatever. There'll be lots of time and opportunities to get the rest of these. So yeah, this is very close to the first flying battery zone level in Sonic 2. Wait, Sonic 2 or Sonic 3? It's Sonic 3, yeah. Fortunately, there are some good games for the PlayStation, PlayStation 1, that are 2D animated and all that. I like Lunar. Ben and I are probably going to play that at some point. We already talked about it. We want to. We've already got like a long ass list, so it's gonna take us a while to get through everything. But fuck. Lunar's 2D animated, and nice little crisp looking pixel art, sprites, all that kind of stuff, with anime cutscenes. So that's cool. I like that. That's totally fine. Yeah, it's a fun game too. I never beat it, but I've gotten pretty far into it, and it's definitely fun. And what's another one? At one point, I'm probably gonna end up playing Castlevania Symphony of the Night, because I like that game. That's a game that combines 3D and 2D animation. It's a 2D game with 2D sprites and occasionally 3D models for enemies. And I think that's just fine. It reminds me of like how Jurassic Park was one of the very best movies at the time, and still, in my opinion, for special effects, because they blend the two things together. Two things that have been, well, two things. So one that had been perfected over a long period of time, practical effects, and another that had been recently developed and hadn't been perfected, and you know, wasn't as powerful of an effect yet. Computer animation. They blended them together in such a way that it was a beautiful movie. And like, well, the gameplay aside, on Symphony of the Night, I have some problems with the gameplay, but overall it is a good game, and even more so a very good looking game, in my opinion, a very good sounding game, because it's got that CD quality audio. Ah. This music is fairly interesting to my ears too, because it's clearly based off of the chiptune original of Sonic 3, and it's got some tones in there that sound like chiptune stuff, but then you got the some of the other sounds in there that sound like they're samples, and you know, I'm sure this entire song is samples, but I mean, not sample, but like not chiptune is what I mean to say. It's just not it's not that old school sound that you got from the Sega Genesis. It's more high quality audio, but it sounds like it's blending the two kind of in some way. Although it's just emulation, I'm sure. Ah! Okay, don't really need the bonus level. Getting through this. Come on. I thought these are supposed to come down. I'm gonna get smushed. Okay, maybe not. What do I do here? Oh, here we go. Oops. He'll be back. Uh-oh. Oh, what? That was odd. Didn't mean for that to happen, but okay. No! Handle these normally. Okay, thank you. Alright. So I'm coming up on an hour. I might kill the video after this one. Kind of feel like doing one more level, though. So I probably will. This boss isn't very hard at all anyway. Oh wait a minute, am I in the second act? I can't remember if I'm in the first act or the second act. If this is just the first act, I will just play the rest of this stage, or this zone. And, oh man, oops. And call it there, or if this is the end of the zone, I'll play a whole nother zone. Come on. There we go. Okay, yeah, that wasn't the end. This one's changed around a little more than the original, I think. That boss definitely isn't there. Okay. We'll just get through this act and we'll be done. Yeah. But yeah, if you notice how many characters I've lost and had to get back, it hasn't been many. Like, I've only probably lost like 4 and gotten them all back, and there's always more on the map, and those would normally be extra lives. I'm pretty sure they normally would be extra lives. They might have changed the layout a little bit, but there's a lot of extra lives in this game. and I would have already had something like 10 lives or something like that, you know, which is a little too many lives to have at the beginning of the game. This is only zone 2. Oh. Plus, there's a good few areas in this game where, and in most Sonic games actually. Damn it. In most Sonic games, there's a couple areas in various levels where you can get 2 extra lives, die, and then have that extra life, and then and do that area over again infinitely until you just have however many lives that you want and continue on from there. You can just farm out a bunch of lives, and you know, that's there for a reason, I'm sure, because, you know, it helps you get through the game. And I've been known to use it myself, you know, when I'm struggling getting through a game, whatever. But I like it when they don't let you do that, because, you know, it just forces you to get good, as the kids say. The one thing I've always missed, and I'm surprised that they never put it back in, because it's always been my preferred version of all that. For the invincibility, I like the first games, like the way that they give you the stars, the way it looks. There's a lot more of them, and I think it makes it look a lot cooler. And the music is the best out of all, like, every Sonic game I've ever played. The invincibility music is different, and it's best in the first one. I don't know why they don't bring it back, or they never did, or at least, like, play a song that reminds me of it a little more. Maybe not exactly that, but update it a bit. Like, the Mario invincibility music is as far as I remember, pretty much the same in every game. Maybe it's different nowadays, but for a while it was basically the same, I think. Come on, get up here. I want to use you. Oh, wait, never mind. Let's just go down here. Oh, okay. What the fuck's going on? Okay, oh. No, this is what I don't want. Alright. There. Can't switch characters unless they're on the same, like, vertical space. There we go. That's what I wanted. Now, what was I saying? Yeah, the invincibility music. I like that. I like it better. Yeah. Oh. Oh boy, damn it. Oh, panicked. Knuckles, buddy. Yeah, I'm good with these guys. Oh gosh. So, I'm not a big fan of playing games, video games, while I'm, like, drunk or high or whatever, inebriated in some way, because I feel like, well, I mean, it's pretty obvious, right? Like, your skill goes down, like, anyone who says they play better when they're drunk is lying. They just like to get drunk, which is fine. You know, whatever. But if you're sober, you have more concentration and you have better reaction time. It's not hard to put that together, unless you're on like crazy amphetamines or something, probably. But whatever. I do like playing this game while I'm drunk or inebriated in some way, just because like it's like you don't have to do good at a game all the time to have fun with it. And this is one of them, in my opinion. Like I might lose a bunch of times or whatever, but I'm still having fun. I laugh because it's bright and it's flashy and it's fun and it's fast and yeah, it's ridiculous. Like right now, I'm fighting a big spider nonsense. that hitting him is really annoying. There we go. Although I'll take it back just a little bit. When I'm damn it, I've had this conversation with a friend of mine, and I do agree that for certain games you kind of do play a little better, or at least you don't play worse than you normally would if you were inebriated versus sober. And that's like fighting games, like versus fighting games like Street Fighter or Marvel vs. Capcom or whatever, because there's something about like muscle memory and like I don't know, like you can just do it a little better, a little more readily when not like I'm not saying that you play better. I'm just saying that you play at least as good as you normally would. Because I've been to a few parties in my time where we're all having some non-sober fun, and I'm rocking the house at Marvel vs. Capcom or whatever, and I'm like noticing like, geez, you know, like I'm really kind of playing as good as I normally would. I'm really like kicking you guys' asses. And yeah, and I brought it up to another friend of mine who's had the same experience, and yeah, we kind of agree, like fighters is really the only genre of game that I know of, that I've come across so far anyway, that you just don't do that bad when you're not sober playing it. It almost doesn't matter. And yeah, I guess it has to do with muscle memory, or I think that's the main thing. I don't know what else it could be. Woo. Alright, so got through Act 2. Hell yes. So that means we reached the end of our video today. Watch that little bit there. And just gonna pause it, and we'll continue on whenever I feel like playing some more Sonic. I've got a whole lot of threads going right now, so like I don't know when I'm gonna get back to Sonic, although it might be soon. We'll see, because I do like this game a lot. But I did just get the Salgado, so I've got some other games that I want to play on my PS4 through the Elgato, and soon I'll be getting my RCA composite signal splitter, and I'll be able to play some actual Nintendo games and other various retro consoles, and it'll be amazing. I'll be very happy about that. But until then, thank you for joining me, and I'll see you next time.